Hello everyone, it's time again for Drawing with Pastor Luke. So I thought what we might do today is take a look at how shapes can be used to make different kinds of objects. Alright, are you ready? Let's draw. Let's take a look at some of the shapes that we're going to be using. First, let's draw a triangle. Okay, triangle has three sides. And the reason it's called a triangle is because it has 1, 2, 3 angles. That's these areas right here. Alright, let's look at our second shape here. And this shape is going to be a square. Okay. Alright, third, let's get another bright color here. Now, I'm not very good at circles, and I turned my cheater button off. So you're going to see, I'm just going to keep going until I get it where I like it, and then I'll erase what I don't like. That's pretty good. So, I said we can do just about everything with basic shapes. And let me show you how these things can be different shaped here too. So we can do a triangle like this, but we can also do a triangle that's really tall. Okay, that's a triangle. And we can do one that's going this way. Okay, squares, you know that squares is a rectangle, and a rectangle a lot of times is longer on one side. Then you can also do it like this. Okay, why don't you try doing that? And then this one's going to be fun. So if you flatten it out, if you push on here and here, then what you're going to get is what's known as an oval. Okay, that's one way. If you push here and here, squeeze it, then what you're going to get is an oval this way. Okay, let's come in here. I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff real quick. Okay, and I want you to notice I'm down here in the corner now. I'm still there. It's not a robot. It's me drawing. Pastor Luke, the one you know. All right, so what are we going to do with this? We could do a lot of things with a triangle, but let's just start with something real simple. Okay, see if you can guess what this is. All right, if you said pizza, you were right. It's a slice of pizza. Okay, how about this here? If we add a couple circles, like what's going on over there, okay, a couple lines right here. Okay, another little rectangle right here, another rectangle right here. Okay, rectangle here, rectangle here. I know this one's a little more complicated. And a rectangle here, and a rectangle here. Then we have a Jeep. You can put windshield wipers on here, that always is fun. I like drawing windshield wipers. Okay, so there's that. What about with this circle? Oh, you can make a lot of stuff with a circle. But let's go for one we've already practiced. Maybe we can practice it again. A basketball. All right, so there are some of our basic shapes and some things that we can use them for. So if you practice your shapes and get these down really well, you can use them for a lot of different things. You can put them together. We're going to try that in just a moment. Okay, here, square or rectangle. It's not perfect, but that's okay. Your circle. So you want to practice drawing those, and then we'll see if we can't put something together. Okay, let's take a minute and see what some of the other things we can do with squares will be. All right, oh, I gotta get a better color. Something visible. Let's just draw a few squares. Should we do that? They're not gonna all look exactly alike, but let's draw a few. It's okay if they're not good at first. You need to just practice, because you can't get good without practicing. You can't become better just by doing it one time. You got to do it again and again and again. And pretty soon, those things that you find hard, you get better at them. Okay, I think that's a good start. So what are the things that we can draw with a square? How about a robot head? I think that's fun. I think a robot head has a red light for the nose. Okay, he's got these eyes that watch you. Okay, and a mouth that usually it looks like this little red thing and that lights up when it talks. Okay, let's put some light bulbs off the side. Seems like they've always got classic robots that have these little light bulbs. So this is kind of an oval here. All right, and how about an antenna coming out of the top? Let's start straight and then let's just curl it until we come right up here, and then it goes straight again. Looks pretty good. And now if we add a little bit of highlights and shading, we can make it look round. Okay, he doesn't have eyebrows, but he could. Okay, we need a little piece in our light here. All right, let's move to the next one. How about over here we do a dog? Okay, dog's got this nose. He's got these ears. He's got these eyes right out here. And I think what he's got that really will make him look like more of a dog, he's got this little tongue sticking out right here. All right, what can we do with this next square? How about we make it a present? You know what I mean by present? And we need to draw the ribbon going right here. Okay, this is gonna be easy peasy. Some loops. And then where the bow comes up. That's pretty good, I think. All right, what else do we got here? Let's actually color in our ribbon a little bit. Make this ribbon be a little bit of that same color. Okay, and then this is where the box lid is right there. We already drew a Jeep, but let's do it one more time. Okay, Jeep's got these little, they've got this really unique grill. Let's get those mirrors off here. It helps to look like what it is. And then, of course, their windshield. And then it needs to go straight across right there. It's pretty good. All right, let's try something with this one. I think we ought to just do a face. Let's get some ears over here. Ears over here. All right, let's see if we can figure out a face there. Okay, well, I've got an idea for the next one. This one's easy. We could just do a mug. Okay, this mug has on it a heart, but in pink. And then it says something like, I heart, how about AK? You know what that stands for? Alaska. On the next one, What about this one becomes a piece of toast? We've been talking about food. Okay, so the bread loaf usually looks like this, and then it curls back out and around, and it comes like that. Okay, we've made toast out of it. Let's put some lines in here just to fill it out. And it's going to be cinnamon toast. I think that's delicious, don't you? All right, and then we could do a chair. Okay, and it's a recliner. So if you pull this handle right over here on the side, this thing's flipping up. And when it does, you're going to be really comfortable. So those are some of the things that we can do with squares. All right, let's move on to another shape. Okay, let's draw some triangles. These can be used for lots of things, but usually more in combination with other things. So let's just take a few instances of this, and I'm going to show you down at the bottom a way that you can use it in 3D. Okay, so we already drew pizza. We don't need to do a lot of that again. How about cheese? That's kind of like pizza. We got different kinds of holes. If it's Swiss cheese, maybe it's cheddar. It doesn't have all that. We don't want to draw all the complete circles on that. And the reason is it just gives the suggestion of it. How about a pyramid? I wonder what we would do there. Well, you can draw the blocks. Here again, I should point out that your lines should go towards the point on a pyramid when you're drawing the lines that go up. Okay, and then when you get towards the middle, it's going to go like that. All right, and then you could do, this was an awful one, I'm sorry about that. You gotta practice, practice, practice. Okay, and on this one, a piece of birthday cake. Okay, there's the frosting on the edge. And it's got something in there, or wedding cake. It could be wedding cake. Some designs on it. All right, so let's take a triangle here. I'm going to draw a triangle. This time I'm going to draw a little bit different. See, you can draw them like that. But what if I rotated this? Like this. Okay, I rotated it like that. So that the triangle looked like that. Okay, let me show you what we can do with that. We can draw a piece of cheese. But now your piece of cheese has 3 dimensions to it. It should actually come in like that, but it's good. Or a piece of pizza. Let's say we turn our triangle all the way around. Show the edge of it. We can show how tall this crust is back here. Fun. All that with triangles. You want to work on your triangles. Okay, how about circles? I think this was our color for circles. Okay, we've done a ball, right? Okay, I'm going to show you a trick with circles here in a minute. That round edges make up a lot of stuff. We've already done the ball, so let's skip on that. You can make faces with circles. So I like to, in my cartooning, usually start with a circle. Okay, monkeys. Let's see if we can do a monkey from... That looks a little bit like a bear. Well, why don't we just go with it? Let's just make it a bear. Okay, he's got fur. He's listening. Bears have good hearing. They don't have very good sight, though. Alright. Almost any face, but we can make a clock. I know that doesn't sound very fun, but you can make a clock here. You want to give your spots here 3, 9, 6, and 12. Okay, and if you wanted to, you go on and make this a watch. And that would go around your wrist. Okay, and then wheel. All your vehicles, if you're going to draw a bus or a car or a bicycle, you need to be able to get wheels down. They've got something at the middle and then it spreads out towards the outside. Okay, lots of things with circles. So I want to show you a trick here. I'm going to use my protractor. Okay, you can do this with a protractor, or you can get like a can of soup, even, not one that's opened, one that's closed, and you can draw around the edge of it, or sometimes tape. But there's just a lot of things. Maybe your mom has some Tupperware or Rubbermaid that you can use the lids. Sometimes people do that. But a protractor looks a little bit like that. And so you can use parts of circles for things. I want to just show you something here. Okay. You want to, we did it right there. Just come straight up here. Okay. What's that look like? Let me do it one more time. Okay, that's a circle. That's a circle. Okay. A couple things. One, if we put another circle in here, and another circle inside that, and just some lines out like that, put another line right here, you got an eyeball. Okay, and let's just say this person's got big eyelashes. Can you see it now? Okay, it looks like there should be another eye over there, but we're going to do something different with this one. We're going to draw, let's come back and I'll show you with the protractor again. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to make the circle bigger. You can't do that with the protractor, but you can with other things. And I'm just going to draw a line here. Okay, get rid of that. Then I'm going to draw a line here and here. And I did all that with parts of circles. Boom, 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 boom. What's that look like? Well, if we come in and erase this, if you don't see it yet, maybe we should check for glasses. But now maybe you do. What's that look like? Look like a football, right? All right. All right, let's try to use some of those shapes in order to draw something. Okay, so I have an idea. Let's start with right here. Okay, here we go. Let's start with a circle. Okay, make your circle good. As good as you can. And we can just kind of fill it in. See if you can guess what we're going to make. Go ahead. Think about it for a minute. Think about it. Okay. Hey, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now we have a circle. Let's do a triangle here. I'll bet you can guess. Okay, when we draw the shading on this, we're going to always want to draw down to this point, okay? So no matter if you're over here, you want to come to that point, or here, when you color, okay, just color right to that point. Okay, we want it to be a little bit brighter in the middle, or maybe a little bit away from the middle, maybe a little off center. Okay, can you guess what we've drawn here? In case you haven't yet, let me come around here and do this. Just put a little, it almost looks like a skirt. Okay, so we got our ice cream here. Let's come in with a little bit of a lighter color. And that might be too light, so. Okay, maybe along this edge here. You can see a little bit of that. Maybe we need to come down in the middle of this and use a lighter color for our ice cream cone. See, these are the highlights. We talked about that in another drawing. Use these to make the waffle cone. Oh, this is a waffle cone. Okay. Waffle cone. It's gonna be a good waffle cone. I imagine this is probably strawberry, or let's just call it strawberry ice cream. Let's come down here with this, put a little bit of a shadow. Thing there, okay. The little ridge, that's what that is. Put a shadow. You could even go with the dark brown. Looks like an ice cream cone to me. We could put all kinds of things on it, but what if all of a sudden your ice cream cone looked up at you with sad eyes? Are you really gonna do it? Is this the end for me? Are you really gonna do it? Yes, that's the plan. That's what you got the ice cream cone for. But what if he said, not me. I got another ice cream cone, a littler one over here. Okay, circle. Triangle, right? It's a triangle, real narrow, but it's a triangle. And let's put our ridge on here. Looks like an ice cream cone. Let's get his fingers around it. Okay, well, I know ice cream cones don't have fingers. What if that ice cream cone looked up at you with sad eyes? Let's put the eyeballs in there. And these sad eyes, he said, don't get me. And he held out a grape. Okay, oval. We're just drawing an oval here. The grape is there. The grape is being held by the ice cream cone. The grape's looking up at you now with sad eyes. Not me. Not me. And he's got something to offer in his place. You know what it is? It's a blue M&M. Oval. And we want to put a little bit of a glare on it because those M&Ms are shiny. So are the grapes, for that matter. Let's get in here and see if we can't add a little bit of that grape shininess that shows its deliciousness. And then, of course, there's an M on the top of this. Okay, and you can't see it real well, but it's there. And this M&M, really strong. He's got an arm of his own. We know how rascally those M&Ms can be. We've seen it all over the commercials. Okay, triangle. Okay, anybody got an idea what this might be? That M&M's not quite holding on, but we'll fix that. Go ahead and say it out loud if you know what it is. Yeah, I can see it. Can you see it? Just coloring it in. It don't have to be perfect. We're just drawing for fun. Okay, so that M&M is on there, or excuse me, that M&M's holding something. Let's use this color, this color. We drew this earlier, didn't we? This color. It's a slice of pizza. I thought I'd let you know because I think somebody didn't know what it was yet. But I think probably most of you did. Okay, let's fix that hand on there. We'll lighten up the edges of the pizza, the pepperonis. Man, this guy's got a long reach, this M&M, and he's doing a good job too. Okay, I think probably the arm on this guy comes out of here, and guess what he's doing? He's pointing. It's not always nice to point, is it? Pointing back to the ice cream cone. He's got eyes as well, right here. And he's looking up at, like, why me? Why not him? And then he's got his mouth open. Why me? Why me? Bright color. I don't want. Everybody is watching out for themselves. Nobody's watching out for their neighbor. You know, that's so different than the way Jesus does things, right? Philippians 2:3-4 says, don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble. Thinking of others is better than yourselves. Don't look out only for your own interests, but take interests in others too. That's not what's happening here. Everybody's looking out for themselves. So you know what's going to happen here? If this stuff is at my house, First I'm going to take out this guy right here. You know, I'm going to do it like this. Part of a circle. Okay. Square. Part of a square. Can you see it? Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to first take out this guy right here, and I'll show you how I'm going to do it. Boom. Pizza gone. Then I'm just going to clean up right here. Boom. Gone. M&M. Boom. Gone. Grape. Boom. Gone. Little ice cream cone. And over here, I'm going to take some of this delicious stuff. Looks like this. You've got it. You probably have it in your refrigerator too. And I think it's got some white right here. No, not barbecue sauce. It's got a little bit of a white cap right here. Not ketchup, Hershey's syrup. And I'm going to pour some chocolate all over this guy. And then he's going to be gone. That was a good meal. It's probably not well balanced, but it was delicious. All right, let's stop there. All right, I hope you've had a good time. We have been drawing together and learning how we can use different kinds of shapes as building blocks for other things that we're trying to draw. When we get this technique down, it'll help us to be able to draw a lot more things. And I hope we've thought too about how God doesn't want us to be selfish, like the ice cream cone and the other ice cream cone, and the grape and the M&M and the pizza. Everybody was pointing their finger to somebody else because they wanted to watch out for themselves. And that's not the kind of life that pleases God. God wants us to be the kind of people that are selfless and care about others too. All right, well, this is Pastor Luke signing off.